Hi guys, how you doing? Good afternoon, evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Just want to run this quick idea through, and I'm a little this is a wild idea. I'm really this is we're going completely wild, but let's share it anyways. But before we do that, today's daily DCA has well, yesterday's daily DCA has happened, and I think tomorrow today's DCA will show up. So this is the 5th, and we have our transaction in at 6,300, and this is kind of nice that it shows the percent change and the returns. That's kind of nice. And so this thing lags by 1 day, which is not a big deal, I suppose, right? It's not the greatest thing, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But we're at 6,000, so we've been about $6,000 6 days straight, I believe. I think that's what it is, on our way, and that's good news. This is our chart, and we're still trading right below this line of resistance. And so it's been 2 days. We're waiting for a close. So we just opened the second day. So the first day we opened green. That was a big green candle, and the second day was a red candle. Now we have a slight green. Let's see what happens. We have like basically 24 hours left, 23 hours, 22 hours and 40 minutes. Let's see what this turns into. But what I really want to show you today is something called a bear flag. And you may have seen this before. You may be hearing about it right now, and this is a pretty big deal. A bear flag is a pretty good indicator that things are not looking too good, and you end up with one situation like this, like what we see right here. You're coming down, or wherever you're coming up, maybe, and just like here, you're coming up, and then you see this bear thing, and it comes down. Um, if I'm doing this correctly, yes, I believe I'm doing this correctly. But hold on, there's some interesting stuff here that I did not actually notice. Because do you have to be coming up from the top for this to be accurate? Is that what it is? Okay, maybe not. I mean, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, well, it's something that we need to take note of, and what we need to see is that do we have a bear flag coming right here? Is this a bear flag? Like, is this the developments of a bear flag, right? The early bits of one. And like TA is essentially like trying to predict the future to the best of our abilities. And like, are we going to do a bear flag? Like, we come in and so we went down, then we went up, and we come down, we go up, and then we go one more time down. Is that what we kind of is that what we're planning to see here? Like that? And then, once we get down here, we do this little da da da, and then, whatever it is. I wonder. Right, it's a big wonder, and this is a little premature to tell because we need to see something like this happen first, and then we need to go up maybe, and then come down again. I mean, I wonder, can you just go down like this? I don't know. I don't know the rules of this. I don't know the rules of this game. Like how many times do you need to bounce? It looks like you gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But that's not absolutely clear. It doesn't seem like it's hard like that. It doesn't seem like it is. And so you can see it's like a reverse flagpole sort of thing with resistance and all these sort of things and support. And that's kind of what we have. And we have support, this dotted line support, and we have this resistance line, which is actually horizontal rather than diagonal like that. But we get the idea. Uh, but there's a broader idea. Okay, this is cool, but like I wonder if you could apply this like really macro, right? And now I'm like definitely speculating, but like, could you apply the super macro like, boom? Is this too big? I don't know, because like the start point isn't now appropriate, right? So like, okay, cool, I get that. But like, could we? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. And draw this out. Dude, that's crazy how symmetric those are. What's up with that? Right? What is actually up with that? I'm genuinely curious. Why is that so symmetric? I just copied and pasted that. We're on the daily chart. That lines up perfectly. Wow. That is wild. That's like a channel. Yeah, is this like a giant, or is this a reverse? Is that what this is? Like when it starts from the bottom, is this like a reverse where it's like, boom? Is that what that is? It seems like it. I don't know, because like you have to come up from the top. It seems like, right? You have to come up from the top for it to be for it to, yeah. It's a bullish pennant otherwise, or it's a bull flag. Although it's a giant bull flag. So this may be a giant bull flag, right? Boom, and then you just go right up. I don't know, because we talked about this a few videos ago, like where if this bounces up right here and goes up, then this is, and it seems to have right at this point. It's a good thing. Alternatively, you can go down to here and then bounce up, and that's also a good thing. And we had cleared this just a little past this, so this is very interesting as well. This is like pretty wild that, look, let me just explain what happened. So if I, one sec. So if I delete this yellow line here, so I have this drawn, right? This is on the peak there and peak there. Now if I copy this and paste it, this gives me a parallel line to this. I haven't done any manipulation to it. Now if I bring it down here, that lines up perfectly. That is absurd. That is very wild. Right now, what else do we see? If we bring it out here, do we get anything? Oh no, dude, that's crazy. What is this? Just some voodoo stuff? Dude. Hold on, let me just pull this out. Okay, there we go. These all line up. Okay, let's oh, we can't because the goddamn chart doesn't load. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Okay, we're parallel, and now if we bring it out here, what do we see? Oh, dude, that's wild. This is actually wild. So it touches this top, and then hits here, and then it hits here. So that may have been the actual bottom, eh? That's wild. These kind of things like are absolutely wild. Here's the thing with charts. These charts are literal psychology. Like, it's human psychology in a nutshell. And it's wild that we can see it like this. Like, this is human behavior in, you know, it is essentially human behavior. It's our thoughts when it comes to the financial market. Sorry about the crazy hair, by the way. But it's literal, it's our actual thoughts. And this is a wild chart. I don't know what to make of this, right? I don't know enough, but it's definitely interesting to see. Wow. Well, I'm gonna look into this, and I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. What a cool finding, and like, how interesting that these things all line up like this. And now I wonder if we can come back and touch a little bit higher. Like, can we get down to 33 or something? Are we gonna touch 33? Are we gonna test it one more time before we bounce? Like this, it seems like a little bit of a bounce like this, right? But I don't know. I'm not sure. If we do, I'm definitely buying it now 33. I'm not gonna be waiting for my short positions further down. Right, it seems a little bit like this seems difficult to break through, but who knows? Anyways, this is all I wanted to show. Bear flag, possibly. It seems like for a bear flag to happen, you have to come up from, you have to be coming up this way, and this way, this way, and this way. And we're not. In this case, we're actually doing the opposite. So maybe this is a bull flag, right? Anyways, we'll see. Let's reconvene tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, guys. Bye-bye.